The best way you can support me is with a simple subscribe. Subscribe to my channel for more content like this. All right, Mr. TALIAFERRO TV, I try to do this as frequent as I can. I know people are very interested in the Kyrie Irving Cleveland Cavalier trade saga, and I've been trying to keep my people, my subscribers, my loyal subscribers up to date on what's going on. So here's the update. And a lot of people are going to talk about this, and a lot of people are going to get upset at Kyrie. It's a mess right now. So as of the last 24 to 48 hours, Kyrie Irving has made it be known to the Cleveland Cavaliers that he will not sign an extension with any team, right? He specifically said Phoenix, and then he pretty much said he ain't signing any extensions with any teams, right? So that puts Cleveland in an even tougher situation because they're now trying to trade Kyrie Irving to teams, and the teams have to kind of proceed with caution because they know they only for sure have Kyrie Irving for 2 years. It'll be the next season and the year after that. LeBron's a free agent after next year. Kyrie has 2 years left on his deal, and then he can become a free agent if he wants. It's very tough. You're getting him for a 2-year rental. It's definitely better than a 1-year rental, but if you're asking a team like Phoenix, who's sent offers, their offers have pretty much centered around Eric Bledsoe, a close friend of LeBron James, and they've been battling back and forth over Josh Jackson. I believe at the end of the day, Phoenix is going to throw Josh Jackson into a trade. I don't know yet. I believe it though. At the end of the day, Phoenix is going to pull the trigger on Josh Jackson, and then they have a pick from Miami that Cleveland wants as well. I don't believe the pick will end up in the trade. I don't think Phoenix is giving up that much for Kyrie, especially if he's not going to sign an extension. I'm going to be honest, man. I don't understand what Kyrie Irving is doing. He's trying to evoke power. He wants power, right? That LeBron James type power, but he's going about it the wrong ways. You want to keep your freedom as a free agent. If you really want to do that, you'll stay in Cleveland for the next 2 years. That way, when you become a free agent, you've paid your dues to Cleveland. You won a championship there. You'll be good to go wherever you need to go in 2 years. The way you're doing it now, you still want to be able to roam possibly if it doesn't work out in another city, but you're going to go play for a bad team for the next 2 years. If he gets traded to Phoenix right now, let's be honest, and I like Kyrie and Devin Booker, but without Josh Jackson there and pretty much anything else there, at best, they're an 8 seed in the playoffs in the Western Conference. Probably don't make the playoffs at all. And I like Kyrie and Devin Booker, and I think at some point they could probably be the best backcourt in the league if they stay together the way Devin Booker's game is rising. But let's be honest, that team in the Western Conference ain't making no noise. So if I'm Kyrie Irving, you want this power, you don't want to play with LeBron James. I thought Kyrie's thing was he doesn't want to be around LeBron James. He wants to start his own legacy. LeBron ain't committing to Cleveland. He don't want to play with Tristan Thompson, Kevin Love, and J.R. Smith. And I get it. I get why you don't want to play with them. Those are LeBron James's guys. This team is not fit to properly, adequately suit Kyrie's strengths as an offensive player. He wants to get up and down the court. He wants to get out in fast break. These are half-court offense, fit LeBron James type players. Tristan rebounds. These are guys that fits LeBron's system. Kevin Love spots up and shoots. They don't fit Kyrie's style of play. He wants to move the basketball, get up and down the court. So the Cavs are in an all-time terrible position. I don't know what they should do. I personally probably would keep Kyrie at least until December, probably closer to February or maybe even the end of next year, and then make a move on him. But I just don't know what can they do, because if you think about it, they really can't go after really great offers because teams are now starting to see that Kyrie has some character flaws. He doesn't want to commit long term, but he doesn't want to play in Cleveland. And teams are like, damn, Kyrie, you got to give us something to work with here. We're going to give away pretty much everything for you, or at least a couple of good talents, and you won't even commit past 2 years. So now teams are starting to reluctantly make offers to Cleveland for Kyrie. If you're the Cavs, you have to think about this from the other side. What if LeBron wants to stay in Cleveland past next year? You got to start building a team that's not trying to rebuild. But if you're the Cavs, you got to kind of do both. You got to really do both things, and that's got to be tough as an organization. If you're the Cavs, you have to go after pieces like an Eric Bledsoe that help you win now. But then you got to go after pieces like a Josh Jackson that can help you win later if LeBron leaves. But there's so much friction there in Cleveland right now. I don't know what they're going to do. Can you bring Kyrie Irving back? I guess that'll be the question I pose to my subscribers. I don't know. I don't think so. If I'm Cleveland, I don't care. I'm bringing him back. When have guys ever been happy in the league? Deal with it. You grown men. You claim you're a superstar. LeBron's a superstar. Deal with it. Play together. Until we find an offer that suits us, we ain't trading you, Kyrie. That's what I probably would do, but I can't act like it's not going to be tough. I've heard Kyrie and LeBron not even talking right now. Kyrie won't even pick up the phone for LeBron right now. LeBron's calling. He reached out. Kyrie don't want to talk. He been dodging him. He been saying he's too busy. How are you more busy than LeBron James? I'm just asking a question here. So the relationship is very sour. Obviously, the guys in the locker room are going to be kind of split. You got guys like Richard Jefferson. These are LeBron's guys. All these guys outside of Shump, that's a Kyrie guy. But pretty much everybody else on the team, these are LeBron's guys. And you can see where there could be some friction and turmoil in the locker room because Kyrie, at the end of the day, is the second best player on that team. And he's got to have a voice and he's got to be able to speak up. At least what Kyrie has done is shown the Cavs, Ty Lue, everybody in the organization, I matter. And either y'all gonna treat me like I matter or I want out. And right now, I want out. So it's just a lot going on in Cleveland right now. Kyrie has told Phoenix and pretty much every other team, you trade for me, I am not signing an extension. I'm not signing an extension. He wants that freedom that LeBron created for himself. I just think he's not going about it the smartest of ways. I just don't think it's a smart move. But I respect him getting in front of this LeBron James situation. Let's be honest, guys. If LeBron leaves next summer, it is a mess in Cleveland. And Kyrie's like, I'm not playing with Tristan Thompson. I'm not playing with these guys. I get it. He's trying to jump ahead of the situation. But his methods and how he's getting to this jump ahead, very bad. And I believe it's starting to give Kyrie some bad press around the league or a bad rep. Because people are like, you're trying to leave LeBron. That's crazy enough to leave getting to the finals every year. That's selfish enough. But I think people were around the league were willing to accept it if they get it. You want to be your own guy, and it's a lot playing with LeBron James. As beneficial it is, it's a lot to play with LeBron. Kyrie thinks he's the number one guy on the team. I think people were willing to get it. But now when you throw in this caveat that Kyrie's not willing to sign an extension with whatever team he goes to, I think we're back to square one on Kyrie. Like, what are you really doing here? You want to be on your own team, but you really don't want to sign an extension. So you want the teams to have to go out and give all their assets up to get you. And then you want them to be in a bad spot if you want to leave that team in a year or two down the line when you're a free agent. It's just not conducive. Kyrie thinks he has leverage that he just doesn't have. And at the end of the day, the Cavs can keep this brother on the roster for the next couple years if they want to. He doesn't have a say-so in that. He doesn't have any leverage in that. Very difficult situation for Cleveland. It's bad. It's going to be bad going into training camp if Kyrie's still on the roster, and it's looking like that's going to be the case. It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad blood between Kyrie and LeBron, and I don't know if this is going to work out. And I think the worst thing that the Cavs could be thinking about right now, let's say LeBron isn't thinking about leaving Cleveland. Let's say he's happy in Cleveland. What if this season goes bad, and now LeBron's like, all right, I wasn't going to leave, but damn, them Lakers, they got Lonzo, Brandon Ingram. How about me and Paul George just head down to Los Angeles while them two brothers on their rookie deals, and let's just have some fun with this thing. So I think now LeBron is actually having to consider that because this season is going to be bad for Cleveland. I don't expect him to be number one in the Eastern Conference, maybe not even number two now, but I do think they'll still get to the conference finals if Kyrie's still around. Now I think I picked them to get to the finals against Boston, but it's up in the air definitely because if there is going to be some bad blood between Kyrie and LeBron, how this thing has shaped its way out. Kyrie has told the Cleveland Cavaliers, look, if you trade me, I'm not signing an extension with any other team. And now the Cavs have to make a decision. Do we keep this guy who doesn't want to be here because we got him on the contract for a couple years? Or do we risk pissing LeBron James off and then just having a bad season? Talk to me in the comment box below. I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty. Yeah!